On architecture, artists, music. So pretty much PBS is the only channel we watch.
For more information about including Arizona PBS in your future plans, visit azpbs.org/giving.
Michael Crow here, President, Arizona State University. I just want to say thank you to all of our PBS viewers. You all are taking the time to keep yourself up to date. You're taking the time to keep yourself active in learning. You're using the network and the university as a learning platform to advance your family. I think that's the way that everything's going to be moving in the future, and so we're really excited, and I just want to say thank you for watching Arizona PBS.
Coming soon to Arizona PBS.
Dating is never easy, but for many Chinese women, their worth depends on being married. In the eyes of those who love them, they're not complete unless they have a husband. For these women, being single in their mid-20s can mean defying society and their family. If choosing your own path meant risking everything, what would you do? Leftover Women.
All new Monday night at 9 on Arizona PBS.
On American Experience, in the shadow of a world war, they were reluctant symbols of their people.
We invested so much in Joe Louis.
But when they stepped into the ring, the world stopped and watched two men, Joe Louis and Max Schmeling, fight for the title of Champion. The Fight on American Experience.
Tuesday night at 8 on Arizona PBS. Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
Hospice of the Valley, a not-for-profit community hospice for patients nearing end of life and support for their families. HOV.org.
AJ's Fine Foods, offering gourmet appetizers, fine wines for entertaining, and decadent desserts for all your special occasions. Find 10 Valley locations at ajsfinefoods.com. AJ's, purveyors of fine foods.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
Coronavirus concerns. As the number of cases continue to rise, ASU is taking action to keep students safe studying abroad.
Plus, an innovative explainer showing just how viruses spread. It's a story you don't want to miss.
And we take you to Sonora, Mexico for an inside look at how nonprofit organizations are providing free flu vaccines for asylum-seeking families.
Cronkite News starts now.
Our big story tonight, coronavirus concerns across the globe. Good evening, I'm Tina Giuliano.
And I'm Jose Solis. Thank you for joining us. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention released updated numbers on the spread of the coronavirus in the U.S.
It listed 337 people as under investigation for the deadly virus. That's up from 293 in Wednesday's update. Of those, 12 have been tested positive. That's just one more since the last update. 2 of the dozen people who contracted coronavirus were person-to-person transmissions.
Late yesterday, Cronkite News confirmed nearly all ASU students in China for study abroad programs plan to return to the U.S. in light of the coronavirus outbreak. We now know of the 8 students studying there this semester, all but 1 have left China. ASU is among a number of schools across the country taking action to ensure student safety after the U.S. State Department issued a top-level travel warning. The warning urged those who are already there to attempt to depart.
Meanwhile, a Royal Caribbean ship with a dozen quarantined passengers has docked in a city just south of New York. The concern is that there are 12 Chinese nationals aboard who may have the coronavirus. They started exhibiting symptoms while cruising in the Caribbean. The CDC will test the quarantined passengers. Right now, 4 of the passengers have been taken to a hospital for further evaluation.
Viruses are responsible for a wide range of diseases, including the common cold, measles, chickenpox, and the flu. The coronavirus is just the latest to cause a stir around the world. But how do viruses spread from one person to the next and cause such large problems? Cronkite News reporter Jordan Elder shows us how contagion happens with the help of some friends.
When a virus starts to spread, people can panic. According to the CDC, the risk to the public depends on several factors. the infection rate of the virus, the severity of the illness caused, and how easy or hard it is to contain the virus. Infection rate measures how many people one sick person will infect. If the virus is spread to just one other person and no more, there won't be an outbreak. If it spreads to more than one person, it can become an epidemic or a pandemic. Ebola spreads to an average of 2 people. Measles, on the other hand, is highly contagious. A sick person can infect as many as 18 people. Ebola is more lethal, and infected patients often die. The measles, though more infectious, is rarely deadly. Population density also matters. If you live in a rural area, you have less opportunity to spread a virus. But viruses spread faster in densely populated areas where people come in frequent contact. In a health emergency, quarantine is one strategy used to contain a virus until a vaccine can be developed to protect the population.
Scientists are now working to determine the infection rate of the coronavirus. The World Health Organization estimates the rate between 1.4 and 2.5. For comparison, this is about as contagious as the flu. But because there's no vaccine yet, China is using quarantines and flight restrictions to keep people healthy around the globe. For Cronkite News, I'm Jordan Elder. And for more updates on the spread of viruses, including our coronavirus coverage, visit cronkitenews.azpbs.org. In the studio, Jordan Elder, Cronkite News.
For months now, doctors, medical groups, and some members of Congress have been asking U.S. officials to provide vaccinations to help protect migrants against the flu.
The issue escalated after news that several migrant children died while in federal custody. At least one had suffered complications from the flu.
On the Mexican side of the border, medical officials are trying to help. I visited a shelter in San Luis across the border from Yuma. There, families are receiving free vaccinations while waiting to seek asylum in the U.S. Little Andrea Ramirez waits, watching her older brother get his flu shot. Vaccines aren't something that she and her siblings see every day. 2 shots and a few tears later, it's all over. The seat ready for the next person.
It is very kind of them because it is helping us.
Lopez, like other migrants, found shelter at La Casa del Migrante in San Luis, Rio Colorado, Sonora, Mexico. Here, they wait their turn. Their goal is to get political asylum in the United States.
We came to this house and thank God because they supported us, all migrants.
The director of this shelter says he makes sure they have what they need, including clothes, a bed, food, and a roof.
We have this room for 10 people.
But getting political asylum is a difficult task. According to U.S. Customs and Border Protection in the fiscal year 2019, close to 290,000 migrants were found inadmissible, and close to 860,000 were apprehended. So far this fiscal year, close to 72,000 were found inadmissible, and close to 104,000 were apprehended.
I am afraid that the United States won't welcome me with my mom and will send me back. We are afraid to return to El Salvador.
Another problem that they may encounter when they cross the border is the lack of vaccines. According to a letter sent to Congress from Congresswoman Rosa de Lauro, Customs and Border Protection does not want to provide vaccines to migrants.
Alarmingly, we have recently learned that CBP's decision not to vaccinate against this preventable disease ignores specific recommendations that the CDC made in January 2019.
We avoid illness. My little girl needs her vaccination because she hasn't received it since she was born.
According to the center, over 60 people received vaccines here today. Vaccines like this one, not just for the flu, but for the measles, mumps, and many other viruses. Organizations like the Mexican Red Cross and 100 Angels provide help, something that the migrants are very thankful for.
We hope we are making a good effort to prevent these diseases.
In the meantime, thousands of migrants continue to arrive at the border, looking for a better life, leaving their entire lives behind.
We don't have enough money to give our children well-being and a better life.
Even though the uncertainty of their future is always on their minds, they hold on to hope that a better life is out there.
Well, my future is to arrive in the United States with my mom because I want to give my mom and my little girls a better life.
Customs and Border Protection officials say they have comprehensive medical support services and can provide vaccinations as appropriate to those in U.S. custody. Groups like 100 Angels will continue to travel to the border cities to provide medical care to migrants.
Right now, ADOT is telling drivers to avoid Interstate 10 this weekend while they widen the highway between 35th and 43rd Avenue. This means both the on-ramps and the off-ramps in this area will be closed starting tonight at 10. They'll stay closed until 5 a.m. on Monday. Speaking of closures, people who live in Mesa will soon be able to check out for any road restrictions and pay their bills using the smart speaker Alexa. Starting March 1st, users can also keep track of dates for recycling and yard waste through the high-tech device. All they have to do is say, "Alexa, ask the city of Mesa," and finish out the sentence with the request or question.
Coming up next on Cronkite News, dispatchers in distress.
We'll introduce you to a 911 operator who couldn't take hearing any more emergency calls and reached out for help.
I'm just scared all the time. All the time. And it makes me nervous, and I don't realize it sometimes.
And we may be warming up this weekend, but the wintry weather will be back before you know it. And this time, rising chances of rain. Your full forecast just minutes away.
With wildfires, a scarcity of water, and other environmental issues facing the Earth today, it's critical to stay up to date with local impacts of a changing climate. That's why we created Elemental, covering sustainability, a multimedia collaboration between public television and radio stations. From climate change to water conservation to renewable energy and much more, Elemental covers the latest in sustainability news. Find our stories on our website, elementalreports.com.
Ready to watch the best of PBS anytime, anywhere, on nearly any device? It's easy with the free PBS Video app. Simply download the PBS Video app on your mobile or streaming device. Now you can watch the latest PBS episodes or catch up on the shows you missed. Discover new favorites from PBS and local content from your PBS station.
You'll find there's never a dull moment in this house.
Welcome to Downton.
This house has no secrets.
Downton is catching up with the times we live in.
This calls for a toast.
Makes you want to jig about, though, doesn't it?
Heavens, we are quite a party.
Oh, goody goody.
By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Before Professor Halden, I had an insane amount of passion, but I almost felt helpless because I didn't know how to use it. Professor Halden gave me a chance to make a difference. Being at a place like ASU allows you to take these big leaps. Ultimately, the biggest problems in the world cannot be solved alone.
Hey, I'm Rick Steves. You know, I don't go anywhere without my passport. And now, thanks to PBS Passport, you can travel with me and watch all 10 seasons of Rick Steves Europe and all my travel specials. This exclusive streaming service is just for our members. Not only can you see all my shows, but you can see thousands of hours of your favorite public television shows. Become a member today and get your passport.
Multiple Arizona agencies are coming together for Officer Wellness Day to encourage mental health support for first responders.
Officers experience trauma more often than the average person and have to remain calm to provide necessary instructions.
One group that's often overlooked when it comes to mental health support is 911 dispatchers. Even though they help people through some of their worst days, they're classified as clerical workers rather than first responders.
Most states, including Arizona, don't equate 911 dispatchers to police officers and firefighters, so they don't receive the same benefits. Cronkite News reporter Chloe Jones spoke to one dispatcher about her traumatic experiences on the other end of the line. Take a listen.
I'm just scared all the time. All the time. And it makes me nervous, and I don't realize it sometimes because I try and put on this different face for my family. It definitely has changed me. I'm not as carefree as I used to be. I love my job. It still is exciting, but it's made me more nervous. Our job is trauma. You can either deal with it or run from it. And when it comes to us, we're trained to kind of run from it. We put it away in this file cabinet and shut the door, and then we get the next call. I had one of the worst calls of my entire career. It's a 14-year-old. 14-year-old male, gunshot wound to the head. I get a message that it's one of our battalion chief's kids. He comes on the radio, and he switched modes from battalion chief to dad. He starts yelling, "That's my son. Don't stage, that's my son." And it threw me. Being a mom, hearing his voice, I felt it. My third shift after that, I wake up. I didn't sleep well, so I was kind of beat down. My file cabinet's open. First thing I do, I plug in, and it's a 6-year-old drowning. And I just cried on the phone with the mom. I helped her with CPR, but I cried on the phone with her, and I've never done that. So for me something to unravel me like that, I just unplugged. I said, I'm done. I can't do it today. And I saw my supervisor, and she said, "Are you okay?" And I was crying, and I couldn't stop. And I said, "What's wrong with me?" And she said, "Nothing. We're human." I feel like sometimes that's what we do as dispatch. We act tough, we're hard. We just do it because we need to. Because if we're soft and we're sad, we can't help somebody. But what hasn't been realized is when you talk about it, it gets better, not worse.
A 2018 study by Nova Southeastern University in Southern Florida found, quote, dispatchers are at increased risk for PTSD and burnout due to limited control over emergency situations, end quote.
Experts say other factors leading to the increased PTSD for dispatchers is that they have limited control after the call, and they rarely receive closure because they must hang up as soon as first responders show up.
Up next, a new gemstone discovered right here in Arizona.
We'll tell you how a pair of brothers found it and where you can go see it after the break.
I'm Judy Woodruff, anchor and managing editor of the PBS NewsHour. The journalists of tomorrow face a fast-changing media landscape, but quality news remains vitally important to our communities, our country, and our world. At ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, students learn solid, reliable reporting, holding the powerful accountable, and rebuilding the public's trust. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS, preparing the next generation for a stronger future of journalism.
Ready to watch the best of PBS anytime, anywhere, on nearly any device? It's easy with the free PBS Video app. Simply download the PBS Video app on your mobile or streaming device. Now you can watch the latest PBS episodes or catch up on the shows you missed. Discover new favorites from PBS and local content from your PBS station.
The weather around Phoenix is just beautiful today. Let's take a look at the weather around the valley.
Thank you for joining us for the special edition of Cronkite News.
Here are the top stories that we're tracking today at noon.
Some of the best players for their program.
Every day I wake up, my first
first thought is, how can I serve this community?
The biggest hurdle was not taking PTSD personally.
Would you welcome, please, the amazing.
Everybody that watches this, they say that I am the greatest that they've ever seen.
A man and his brother were looking in a mine looking for gold when they discovered a bright green gem. It's called sonoranite. While it contains gold, it's very difficult to extract because it's special, because it's opaque, meaning you can't see through it.
My brother and I, searching the mine for potential gold, we came across the gold vein about 8 years ago, and then we were crushing it for the gold for at least probably about 6.5 years until we made the discovery that this material looks incredible polished.
You can see the gem for yourself at the 22nd Street Gem Show in Tucson.
Another video out of Tucson showing a corgi chasing a tortoise has gone viral on social media. Check this out. The corgi can be seen trying to dig holes in the yard, but the tortoise keeps getting in his way. The person who shared the video said the corgi named Eugene was focused on digging while the tortoise named Shaq was persistent in wanting to play instead.
So that's where that tortoise went after it was done beating the hare, huh?
I guess. Is it good weather, Annabella, to walk our corgis?
Or your tortoise, whatever type of pets you have. I know that I will be out this weekend walking my 2 dogs, maybe taking them for a hike. But enjoy the weather this weekend, because later this week we are looking toward some rain. As you can see, these are your current temperatures statewide. Up north, you can see in Flagstaff, it is 57 degrees currently, 63 in Prescott. We're at 66 here in Phoenix and 64 in Safford. Looking into your evening, your commute home is going to be a little bit chilly with only 65 degrees at 6 o'clock p.m. and then 62 degrees at 7 o'clock p.m. And that temperature is going to keep decreasing as we go later into the evening until we hit about 5 o'clock or 10 o'clock p.m. We'll hit 54 degrees. Now, right now, we are looking at your lows tonight throughout the valley. As you can see over here in Goodyear, there's a low of 38 degrees tonight. In Glendale, 40, Cave Creek, 42, and Mesa, 37. And then finally, your 8-day forecast. This weekend's going to be a lot nicer compared to the temperatures we had this week, with a high of 73 degrees on Saturday and Sunday. But look into Monday. It is going to be a high of 71 with a 60% chance of rain. And that 60% chance of rain is going to follow us into Tuesday. But don't you worry, because later on into the week, as we go further into the week, that precipitation chance is going to decrease with only 20% chance on Wednesday, 10% chance on Thursday, and a 20% chance on Saturday. So make sure to grab those umbrellas if you are going out this week, just in case. For the Cronkite News Weather Center, I'm Annabella Punti. Have a great weekend.
Up next, the Arizona Interscholastic Association had their first girls wrestling championship of the year.
And this year, a Chandler athlete is training to give it her all on the mat and bring home the win. Stick around.
Cronkite Noticias is the Spanish-speaking division of Cronkite News, covering topics such as economics, education, sustainability, immigration, and border relations. Cronkite Noticias strives to serve the Spanish-speaking community in Arizona. Under the guidance of prominent Spanish-speaking professionals, students at the Walter Cronkite School of Journalism develop content for our broadcast partner, Univision, as well as on Facebook and Twitter. Explore Cronkite Noticias at cronkitenoticias.azpbs.org.
With wildfires, a scarcity of water, and other environmental issues facing the Earth today, it's critical to stay up to date with local impacts of a changing climate. That's why we created Elemental, covering sustainability, a multimedia collaboration between public television and radio stations. From climate change to water conservation to renewable energy and much more, Elemental covers the latest in sustainability news. Find our stories on our website, elementalreports.com.
By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Before Professor Halden, I had an insane amount of passion, but I almost felt helpless because I didn't know how to use it. Professor Halden gave me a chance to make a difference. Being at a place like ASU allows you to take these big leaps ultimately, the biggest problems in the world cannot be solved alone.
Welcome to another edition of Cronkite Sports Now. I'm Taylor Rocha. Let's talk sports.
For the latest on local sports and beyond, we've got you covered.
Let's do this thing.
We challenge reporters to go beyond, a game story. We want stories with depth.
It's just a crucial step from the college experience into the professional experience while you're still in school.
At Cronkite Sports Now, watch the journalists of tomorrow cover sports today.
I started watching Horizon. It was all about local, detailed information, interviewing representatives, the debates. It was all local, and having moved here from Minnesota, I really didn't have a lay of the land, so it was a way to get details on the new state I'd moved to, and I liked it. It wasn't combative, it was informative. It was just, here's the facts. That sucked me in quite quickly.
For more information about including Arizona PBS in your future plans, visit azpbs.org/giving.
Perry High School's Mariah Gramza has been a part of many firsts for girls wrestling in Arizona.
Brandon Jensen went to Perry to find out about the impact Gramza has made and what she still has to accomplish.
From jiu-jitsu to judo to wrestling, Mariah Gramza has always had a knack for combat sports, but nothing has a place in her heart like wrestling does.
Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how much I love wrestling, I'd probably say like a 10, just because it really brings me joy.
The AIA sanctioned their first girls wrestling championship last year, and Gramza was Perry's first representative.
I tried so hard, and it really crushed me that I lost, but this year I feel like I'm working harder. I'm looking forward to, I already know that I can make it there. I just need to, I've motivated myself to tell myself that I'm gonna win. I have to win, this is something that I want to do.
Despite the uphill battles, Mariah's high school career has been marked by tournament wins and historic firsts. But there's still one win that eludes her, and that's winning a state championship.
We gave her a challenge this year and said, hey, if you want to be a state champion and that's what you want to do, you want to win matches, you need to hit 2 practices, you need to go above and beyond everyone else. And she didn't skip a beat, she took it in stride and said, absolutely.
Whether or not her high school career ends with a state championship, Gramza's influence is already showing at Perry.
I think it's going to help build the program. Our girl program here at Perry is slowly building. We had 5 this year, and it spurs from Mariah.
That's the reason I wanted to join, actually, because I knew we didn't have very many girls, and I just wanted to get other girls to join and maybe overtake wrestling one day.
With her days at Perry coming to a close, Gramza hopes that the other girls will continue to show each other the same love she showed them. In Gilbert, Brandon Jensen, Cronkite News.
This year, Girls Wrestling Championship will be on February 14th and 15th at Findlay Toyota Center in Prescott. That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thanks for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org. Have a good night, everyone.
On the next Arizona Horizon, it's the Journalists Roundtable. A state lawmaker is accused of conflict of interest, and another state lawmaker is accused of violating sexual harassment policies. Those stories on the Journalists Roundtable.
Washington Week is an island of civil discourse in a chaotic media environment. On Friday night, we gather the best reporters in the nation and have a conversation that's about informing the American people.
Washington Week.
All new